So, Will, last night we had UFC 275 headlined by Jiri Prochazka and Glover Teixeira.
We did.
And I don't know if you remember last time, Will, but last time that we spoke about Jiri Prochazka, we got lit up for not pronouncing his name correctly.
We did. Yeah.
And now, Jiri Prochazka, I think we got that down. And, we had a lot of listeners come in from the Czech Republic last time when we talked about Jiri Prochazka. And to them, I say, Dobrý den, přátelé. You know what I mean? Yeah.
What's that?
I'm pretty sure it means hello, friends.
Hello, friends.
We're probably going to get lit up now because of my pronunciation. And also, it might not even mean that. I might have just cussed them all out, and I don't know.
Yeah.
But let's hope it's not that. But, dude, there's a lot to talk about. We have 10 fights that we're going to be covering right now. So we can go and get started if you are down.
I am ready.
Oh, also, ahoy. Ahoy. Ahoy also, yes. Hey, dude, I'm trying to get all my Czech lingo down, But
there you go.
Yes, we start off with Jiri Prochazka versus Glover Teixeira. Holy smokes. What a fight, man.
Yeah, this delivered.
Fight of the year?
Fight of the year, for sure. Maybe the best light heavyweight title fight of all time.
Hey, let's slow down.
Whoa, dude. Dude, recency bias, right? But the only thing that's even close is John versus Gus. Maybe even DC versus Gus. Let's give this one some time, dude, because we talked about going into this how they're their own worst opponents, right? Jiri striking, his range, his weird in and out and stuff is the worst thing for Glover to face. And Glover's grappling is the worst thing for Jiri to face. And they said, fuck you both for even saying that. We're going to crack each other. We're going to submit each other. They both this was mixed martial arts. This was perfect.
Dude, I was on the edge of my seat the entire time for a couple reasons. You've been praising Jiri before he even came into the UFC. I've been preaching Jiri since his first fight in the UFC. So we're both Jiri truthers, if you will. And we both predicted Jiri would be the champion by year's end.
Yeah.
Right?
We did, huh? Nice.
Yes, we did. We both did. Yes. So
shout out George.
Oh, poor George. George is the biggest Teixeira truther out there.
Yeah.
But so I'm a little biased going into this fight. I really want Jiri to win. Mm-hmm. And then the fight gets started. And in the beginning, it's just that lucid movement from Jiri where he seems so loose, man. His arms are down, they're up. He's bouncing in and out. He just almost like a capoeira movement. You know what I mean? Where it's kind of like back and forth. His arms are a little low. They're swinging around. And then these strikes come from nowhere. The shovel hook, the front kick.
Darting in left straight. Whoo.
Yeah, shots to the body. And he's so quick, too, to get out of the way of Teixeira's counters, if Teixeira would even count. Dude, he was getting cracked.
Yeah, he was getting cracked. The first two rounds, it was the start of the round was Jiri cracking him with long shots, jumping knees, inside elbows.
He was sitting on that jumping knee, too, for a while. You could see it.
Yeah. Well, that's probably something that they trained, right? Glover's going to reach in for the takedown. Shout out George with a sad face. But
George coming through with the sad face.
Yeah. But they probably drilled that, right? Try to time the knee when he shoots. That's probably something that they were drilling the whole camp. But it's like the first half of each round was Jiri picking him apart, but then Glover taking him down and brutalizing him, his ground and pound. And it was funny because Jiri, before the fight, was like, I don't go down there and play jiu-jitsu. If I'm going down there, I'm going down there to smash you and to beat your brakes off. And Glover was like, oh, me too. Like, you think I'm just down there playing jiu-jitsu? Like, I'm going to take you down and mount you.
If the opportunity presents itself, I can play jiu-jitsu. If not, I'll also try to beat your brakes in,
Yeah, dude, those elbows that Glover was landing from the top position
gnarly
were devastating. And I was like, no, Jiri, hold on.
The chin on Jiri too, man.
The chin on both
of these guys.
Glover looked like he was 30. He did not look like he was 42 years old. Granted, later in the fight, he was really wearing the shots. And even talked about how the body. Hey, man, what are we doing here? Why are we? But Natty. But man, later in the fight, Jiri was really cracking him. There was that one round where it looked like he might finish him. I thought it was smart for him not to jump into him on the ground and just keep lighting him up on the feet. Dude, Best moment of the fight for me was Glover gets him in that arm triangle, and it's tight. And Yujiri's like, thumbs up, we're good.
Thumbs up, yeah.
And then all of a sudden it was like, no. I'm bridging. I'm doing everything I can to do that to get out of here. And it's tight. And you know Glover's got the squeeze on him, right?
Oh yeah.
And then he grabs his own wrist, frames, and just rolls out of it. And I was like, Yujiri can play jiu-jitsu. This guy is good on the ground, man. There was one point, I think it was in the third round, where the graphic popped up and it was like reversals, and it was like Glover 3, Yujiri 2. And I was like, who would have thought this? I mean, the back and forth, the tide turning back and forth in every single round was insanity, dude. Like, it was crazy.
It was just a beautiful display of mixed martial arts, man.
It really was. Everywhere. The clinch, at range, up against the fence, on the ground, just damage everywhere. Like, it was crazy.
So at the end of the third round, Glover's getting cracked still, right? Yeah. They're going back and forth. It's such an exciting fight. And then Glover's corner is like, he's tired. He's exhausted. And you see Yujiri kind of, he's still like pouncing, over to his corner. And I was like, oh, he still looks fresh. He's good. You know, he's got a little pep to his step. And Glover looks fucking like it's over, you know? And the corner's telling him he's tired. And I was like, dude, you guys not seeing this? But then as the round starts, Yujiri starts looking a little more labored. Glover's smiling. I'm like, oh, maybe they saw something I didn't see. What's going on? And you could definitely see fourth and fifth round a little more labored, and definitely in the fifth.
Glover cracked him with that overhand right twice. Had him hurt so bad.
About that big mistake where he has Yujiri on skates, man, and then he goes for the guillotine, and I was like, oh no, what are you doing?
He's getting clowned a little bit.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, and just exhausted on top. I think that's probably from where this picture's from. But at that point, a lot of people are kind of clowning Glover for his fight IQ in that moment. But the dude, they've been battering each other for 20 minutes at that point. Like, you can't.
Yeah.
Me sitting on the couch, not even taking one shot, I'm like, he should not have done that. But then I'm like, he probably has no idea what's happening right now. These guys are so concussed.
You can say he shouldn't have done that.
Well,
but the thing is that you should. But the thing is that you shouldn't clown him for doing it because you have an understanding again of the fact that these guys are 5 rounds in, been beating each other up. They're both exhausted, and Glover's been doing this for 60 years, and he probably saw the opportunity and was like, "Hey, you know what? I've finished people in this situation before. You know what I mean? Like you said, I played jiu-jitsu, and Bruce I could take him out really quickly."
Yeah, Bruce Robtrotter comes in saying Glover failed that fight more than Yujiri won it. Glover pooped the bed multiple times in that fight. Disagree hard because both of them made a lot of mistakes in that fight. They both failed that fight multiple times, but they both succeeded in that fight multiple times. That's just the reality of a slugfest, crazy war, especially at light heavyweight, and you're 42 years old. Mistakes are going to happen because these guys are going out there and beating the brakes off of each other. You can't really blame any decision making in that fight. Yeah. You really can't.
Hey, shout out to our guy Bruce Broadtrotter for joining us again.
I know. Always coming through.
And the thing I'd have to. I could see where he's coming from, right? Because you do see multiple mistakes made by Glover. Again, he's been doing this for 60 years or whatever, but he's in the middle of a freaking dogfight. And sometimes after you've been cracked 50 times to the dome by Jiri Prochazka, the samurai, sometimes you're going to be on autopilot. And in that case, again, he probably just thought to himself, hey, let me just cinch this in real quick because I don't want to go another 4 minutes in a round with this freaking monster in front of me. I throw my best shots at him. He's eating my best shots. I've had him on skates. I haven't been able to put him out. I've been in full mount with this guy 3 times. I've hit him with the ground and pound. Elbows. I've sliced him open. I've hit him with straight shots, and nothing is taking this guy out. Let me try this. Let me try a guillotine.
And he's hurt, and he just gave me his neck.
And he's exhausted. In the beginning of a fight, you sink a guillotine in, somebody might be able to last a little bit longer. And it's just like when we used to roll, right? Like, hey, by the end of practice, somebody sinks in a guillotine, RNC, anything, you're going to tap so much faster because there's less oxygen. Your body's demanding so much more oxygen. You've already depleted so much oxygen. I don't know. All I know is that this was an amazing fight.
Yeah.
Jiri Prochazka made us look very good with our predictions.
And that's a perfect segue to the end of the fight, right? 30 seconds left in the 5th round, and Jiri sweeps him. Glover's trying to get up and gives up his neck for a split second, and Jiri's able to get the rear naked choke without even taking his full back.
Yep.
And that's a testament to how exhausted they both are, like how battered they both are. I mean, he just
second round
jumped on it.
Glover probably gets out of this.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I mean, 5th round again, an absolute war.
How about this? How about this? At this point on the scorecards, Glover was up, and he was winning that round. That was Glover's round. If it finished, he would have won by decision 30 seconds later.
Wow.
Yeah. But
nuts.
Crazy fight, man. One of my favorite fights of all time.
Oh, truthfully. Absolutely. Hey, Rich Casual, did you watch this fight? Maybe he's playing.
Dude, that fight was crazy. And like, I knew who Jiri Prochazka was from, the show or whatever, but I'd never seen him fight. And this is literally what I thought during the fight. I was like,
Goro?
What the? No. I was like, what the hell is this guy doing? Like, he's over here and he's over here and his hands are not in front of him. You know what he reminded me of? He reminded me of when the Batman is getting his ass kicked at the penthouse by all his like thugs, but then the Joker like comes in like kind of wild and just kicks him in the face. That's what I imagined from Prochazka right there. And I was like, how is your hair sticking this way and then this way and then this way? Like, it's rigid but loose at the same time. But it was awesome. It was a fucking slugfest. All those elbows, like I was gasping for air myself, like just sitting in this chair right here. But yeah, it was wonderful to watch. It was right up there with the fight we're gonna talk about a little bit later. So that was
I love it.
Dude,
I love how animated Rich is.
Hey man,
he's telling you what he's.
That's how he was. He's like, where's he coming from?
Yeah, he's like all over the place.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't remember seeing Jiri do that, but you know what?
Yeah. But dude,
perception is reality.
How about Jiri's face right here as he's thinking of the choke? Fucking savage.
Every last ounce of strength that he has going into that choke. Yeah. Look at that, man.
Did you see the video?
Of warriors.
Did you see the video of Dana White watching it? He was live watching it. Rich, can you pull up that link I put in the private chat?
Yeah, that was awesome, man.
Because he's live.
Are we gonna get taken down for this?
He tapped? No way! No fucking way! Jiri fucking tapped him out! No way! No way! What a fucking fight! What an absolute fucking war, man! Right in the air. Shit, my phone's fucking blowing.
You know what I love about Dana White?
He can't pronounce his own fighters' names.
I love the fact that he's just a massive fan too.
Yeah,
I think that sometimes it gets in the way of running the business.
Oh, 100%.
But he's a fan, man, and I love that. I absolutely love it.
Yeah, George coming in with a comment says Glover tapped because he thought it would mean he'd lose the round, not the fight.
He must have spent some time with Chael Sonnen. Yeah, because that's the whole reason Chael Sonnen lost that first fight to Anderson Silva.
It's a common misconception.
But Glover's made a note of it, I'm sure now.
Yeah,
Glover's made a note of it. Oh man, yes, but excellent fight.
Gutted for Glover at the end. I mean, the guy. I mean,
there's
what
one more
career.
picture in there. Rich, do you have a picture in there of the aftermath? Look at that.
Yeah. God
just
damn, dude.
Absolute warriors.
Yeah, and they said in the post, or I guess Glover tweeted he wants a rematch, an immediate rematch.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
In the press conference, Jiri was like, "Yeah, I'm cool with that." Because
I'm sure Jiri just wants to fight whoever.
But who's next? Who's
Jan Blachowicz, maybe?
He's got a fight already.
Oh, I don't know.
And how about this?
Who is next then?
Jan Blachowicz is, I guess, as Jiri was leaving the cage, Jan starts like yelling at him, trying to like stoke the fires for a fight. And I guess he was like screaming at him all crazy. Jiri's just like concussed, right? And he's walking out. He just like looks at him and he puts his hand out. He just tells him.
Blows him a kiss. Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna fight you. I'm gonna knock you out, all this stuff, and Yuji's just like, I love you, and then just keeps walking.
Fucking love this guy, man.
What a specimen.
Ankalaev?
Ankalaev, I believe, has a fight too, doesn't he? Does he not?
I don't know, but I mean, you have Jan Blachowicz, Magomed Ankalaev. I mean, beyond that, yeah. I mean, what else do you do? There's not much else.
Unless they just wait,
or
he's gonna need.
Or I was gonna say, if you're Yuji, why don't you just take 6 months off, bro?
Oh, he said he wants to fight this year again, but he does need some time.
Hey,
I mean, it's June.
Relax, my guy.
Yeah, I mean, you got that eyebrow's gonna be a problem for his career.
Yeah, a la Nate Diaz. Cut, man. Somebody's gonna flick it and it's just gonna bust open.
Yeah, he's gonna need some real work on that.
George coming through again says, in all seriousness, Jiri proved he's a fucking animal, different breed. I'm a believer now. Hey, welcome, George.
Welcome.
Yeah, for sure.
George now a Yuji truther.
Join the club. Yes, I mean, that's all I got on that fight, man. I think we already talked about it for close to 20 minutes now.
Yeah.
But it's just such a fantastic fight. Again, it's going to go down as one of the best fights of all time.
Yeah. It's number one for fight of the year right now, for sure.
Hey, everybody. Ramiro and Will here. Thank you so much for watching that short clip. It's just a small clip of what we covered this last Sunday.
Yeah, if you want to check out the full fight card recap, the link is in the description, and it's going to be on screen at the end here. Don't forget to go back and watch our fighter interviews that we have. And don't forget to tune in live every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern, and you can join in on the fun.
Yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. It goes a long way. All right, everybody, thanks for watching that short clip from Story of the Fight.
We'll be right back.